Hello everybody and welcome back to another video, and today I will be showing you how you can build a one-hit Enderman XP farm in Minecraft Java Edition. What you'll need to build this farm is 22 stacks of your preferred primary building block as long as it cannot be picked up by Enderman, 2 stacks of leaves, 9 hoppers, 2 chests, 65 white carpets, a stack of temporary blocks that also cannot be picked up by Enderman, iron bar, a rail, a minecart, 2 stacks of ender pearls, and a name tag. Once you have all your materials, you'll need to travel to one edge of the end dimension and build out with your leaves 120 blocks. You can use the entire 2 stacks, or you can just do 120 exactly, but you'll need to do that before you do anything else. Once you've built out your leaf bridge, at the end of it you want to build out a 9x9 square, leaving a 3x3 hole in the middle for your hoppers. Once you finish your platform, in this little outlet you made, you're going to place 2 chests, like so. Then you're going to place 9 hoppers connected to those 2 chests. Once you've done that, place 9 of your carpets over the 9 hoppers, and then we can move on to the next part. Once you've done that, you can come over to one of your corners, build up 3 blocks, and then build another 9x9 platform, leaving open the 3x3 square for the hoppers in the middle. Next, you'll need to double carpet this entire layer except for a ring of blocks around the 3x3 hole. Once you finish that, next you want to build a 4x4 ring on the same layer as that top layer of carpets. Then you'll want to repeat that ring 19 more times, spacing 1 block in between each ring like this. In total, you should have 20 rings. Once you've finished your tower of rings, you'll want to build out 13 blocks on each side of your ring. Once you've done that, you can fill in the entire spawning platform. Once you finish, you should have a 31x31 spawning platform. Afterwards, you want to take your 8 trapdoors and place them on the inside of the 3x3 hole where Enderman will be falling down. This is so that Enderman can pathfind and fall into the hole because they will think the trapdoors are full blocks. Once the trapdoors are in place, you're going to want to build a 4-high tower using your temporary blocks, then tower up to it and place your iron bar on top of that tower. Then, you can place one of your temporary blocks on top of the iron block and start building a 2x1 cage around yourself so that you can spawn the endermite that we'll need for this farm. Once you're inside your box, you want to double check to make sure where the iron bar is, depending on which block you're standing on, because that will be important for when we get the endermite into the minecart next. You want to use ender pearls repeatedly until an endermite spawns like this. Then, before using your minecart, you put a name tag on it so it doesn't despawn. Then, you can push him into the minecart, push him over the block that the iron bar is, and then you can just destroy your box so that it lands on the iron bar. Once you finish that, your farm is complete. All you have to do is destroy that little tower you made earlier, and then you can start hitting Enderman. It can be with your fist because it's one hit that all these Endermen are at half a heart. But what I suggest using is a sweeping edge 3 sword. As you'll see here, it's a lot more effective at killing a lot of Endermen quickly. As you can see, this farm isn't only good for XP, it's also good for ender pearls, which can be quite a useful resource. Hey there! If you made it to the end of the video, I'm assuming that you enjoyed the tutorial and that it was useful to you. So if you would, I would really appreciate it if you could leave a like and maybe even subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and see you later.